proves it's real because it doesn't work. Hi, Joe Bonamassa here. Let me adjust the camera because I'm trying to get this lovely Les Paul Forum hat that I received in the mail while I was on tour in full focus. Thank you, Charlie. And thank you for the shipping and handling. It was free as well. Welcome to my house again. And Charlie's been on me about doing another lesson. And I've been kind of ill for the last month and haven't been able to get around to it. So I feel pretty good today and decided to break out some guitar here that just showed up in my house and maybe learn a few things, you know, for me. Not for you, but for me, actually, because I really don't know what I'm doing sometimes. But when I was just playing, I was doing this thing, not a lot of times, you find yourself without a pick, the pick is kind of a crutch. And, I'm the same way. I always use a pick, but I use kind of a hybrid technique of pick and fingers. But sometimes I find it really valuable, especially at home, when you're woodshedding, to use no pick at all and just see what kind of expressive guitar playing you can come up with just your hand. Jeff Beck does a really good job with it. Many people have just used a pick, Niels Lofgren being one of them. Not, no pick, actually. And, some people use thumb picks. Johnny Winter used thumb picks and finger picks, and, But sometimes you get a really, really great tone and a really, really expressive feel without using a guitar pick. So today, I figured I'd show you a few examples. Just using the thumb and your index finger, middle finger. I won't do a demonstration with that, but here it is. So a lot of these like little half bends are well suited if you just kind of strike with your thumb. So here we go. So what you do is you kind of grab a note, being in the key of A, and you kind of just bend until that harmony kind of locks in. It's a little out of tune, but it rubs in a good way, And a lot of times, it's very expressive, especially over kind of a blues setting, because most of this stuff that we talk about is a blues setting, Use the world's most expensive guitars to play the world's, most undervalued music, kind of, But that's basically what we do. But if you're playing an A, major, slightly out of tune, like I am, but these little bends are really good, especially if you do little half bends, like we start A here. On that C, and then you bend up to the major third. And if you use your just, thumb and middle finger or index finger, you get a really nice feel. So, it's good to experiment. And the thing about playing guitar is it's all about channeling the emotion that you feel in your heart and your soul and in your, in your head, to the listener. And this is a really, really good way. So, Joe B, tip of the day or tip of the month or tip every 90 days. Sometimes when you're just woodshedding and bored, like I am off tour, throw the pick away for a minute, and see what comes out of just your hands, and try to use these like kind of very emotive half bends and just your fingers. And I think you'll be very, very pleased with the results. So thank you, Les Paul Forum. Thank you, Charlie, for the hat. It's a lovely fit, by the way. I have an unusually large head. That's what they say online. But so this fits perfectly. So thank you very much, and good luck, everybody.